Hello everyone, my name is Mae Chee Shirley-Anne and I'm a Buddhist nun. Mae Chee means spirit mother and it's the equivalent of the word nun in the Thai language. So I was ordained in the Thai forest tradition, so a wilderness tradition. So it was appropriate to do this video outdoors. So on the full moon in March, or Magha, as it was called in ancient times, Buddhists in my tradition celebrate what is called Magha Puja. So Magha was the third month in the year, and on the full moon, so the story goes, the Buddha, so we have a statue of the Buddha, or what we think he might have looked like, a representation of him. Buddha lived over 2,500 years ago. He was born into a very privileged family, but he left all the riches and status and power behind to find the nature of reality for himself. Why we suffer old age, sickness, death, all those things that happen to us in life, and how we can go beyond suffering, wanting things to be other than they are, and really connect with the nature of reality. So he was awake to the world, awake to the nature of things, and he wasn't the only one who woke up to the nature of things. There were many other people during his lifetime, and also over the last 2,500 years, who have become followers of the Buddha. So the story that we celebrate on Magha Puja is of a gathering of enlightened beings, followers of the Buddhas, who'd also realized the nature of reality at the deepest possible level. They gathered together simultaneously, according to legend, all 1,250 of them. And the gathering may have looked a little like this. So here we have a picture of a full moon celebration at the monastery that I ordained at, called Amravati. So there's a gathering of monks and nuns and lay people, and people all over the Buddhist world, whatever country they happen to live in, will be gathering on the full moon of March to celebrate this gathering of Buddhist disciples in ancient times. And they will be offering incense and candles and flowers, gathering together as a community to celebrate that ancient community of wise beings. So that is what a lot of people will be doing on Magha Puja. And it's the second most important festival day in the Buddhist calendar. The first is Wesak, or Vesaka Puja, which takes place in May. And that celebrates the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and also passing away, what's called his parinirvana. But the festival that we're discussing today is Magha Puja. So that gathering, that community of Buddhists that gather together and passed the teachings on from one generation to the other, all the way down to the present day, over 2,500 years later. So something that we, as Buddhists, myself and other monks and nuns and lay people, feel is very important to commemorate, and remember that we are now the present day community, the present day Sangha, following the Buddhist teachings, practicing meditation, hopefully growing in wisdom, and following in the path of the Buddha, the awakened one. So I hope that has been of interest to you, and thank you very much for listening.